Welcome into Busch Stadium in downtown St. Louis. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the Bruins to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this. All right, just about set to go. And pitching here today, Andre Palante. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. See you later. The first batter of the game leaves the yard, and the Tigers have the lead. It's 1-0.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run. Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump, and at the plate he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count and trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
And that one is lifted in the air. Nootbaar moves under it. Hauls it in for the out. One down. Here's Baez. 3 for 9 of the series coming in. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
That one the other way. Oh, he gloves it.
Wow, that was an awesome leaping catch. Great reactions, great athleticism, and he snatched that thing out of the air, and he robbed him of a base hit.
Kerry Carpenter, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Nootbaar makes the play, and that'll do it. Detroit draws first blood on the solo shot. It's an early 1-0 lead. Back after this on the show. Back here in St. Louis, and pitching in this game, Keider Montero.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Baez fires over to first. And a quick out, number 1. Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Montero was dominant the last time on the mound, firing a shutout. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And now it's Ivan Herrera. That one misses, and that's ball 1. And there's a ball.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, even though he strikes out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. Plus, it gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see more from the pitcher. Not the result he wanted, but that's still a good at bat.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. And that drops in for a strike. Donovan off of first with 2 away. Swings through it for the K. Slider got him. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And now here's the veteran DH, Gleyber Torres. That misses the zone. Ball one. Palante, a 6-foot righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve. Winn. One out in the second. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Dillon Dingler. And first offering is fouled off. One out, base is empty. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Siani makes the play, and there's 2 away. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Next pitch in the dirt. 1-2 the count. Swung on, belted. That one's back there. And it's out of here. He's up to 3 home runs in the series, and they add to their lead. It's 2-0.
He's swinging a red-hot bat. This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games, and it probably won't be the last. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Wenzel Perez, the next to hit. 4 for 8 in the series so far. And he grounds one to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And it's 2-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Lars Nootbaar. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Eric Summersgill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, they get the strikeout there, and what kind of stood out to me was that they weren't shying away from contact. Every single pitch was in the strike zone, and that tells me they wanted to attack him, and it paid off.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Perez sizes this one up, and there's 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Right through there for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Palante back to work. And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. And that is out of play. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Now here is Colt Keith.
0-1.
Off the mark there. 1-1.
1-1.
Ibanez gets his lead at first with nobody out. Fastball is
that ball went out.
outside. On the ground to first, could be two. Quick feed to second for one. On to first, double play. Here's Riley Green. Fly to left his first time. That misses, and that is ball one. Yeah, that's fouled off. Next pitch is outside. And that skips in the dirt.
Strike.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
One of the things about that two-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a two-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
On the ground, Donovan. In plenty of time to first. Baez. The rope into right, and that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. And now the center fielder, Victor Scott. Nasty pitch right there. That's strike one.
Ball one.
In the dirt. Check swing called strike. Going to count 1-2. Nobody out. Runner at first. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive.
Now this ball splits the gap in right center. Pajes rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay, not in time. He's safe, and a run comes in to score.
Well, back within one as he brings home the run. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Donovan now at the plate. And fouled off.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Green on the run. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Out to center. Harris should have this one. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 2-2.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
And now the DH, Ivan Herrera. On the ground to third, Ibanez. Tosses to first. Inning over. 2 and draw even again. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. Smoked into left, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Here is Gleyber Torres. Fouled off. He was late. And now the count is even. Swing and a miss at one above the zone.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Ball 2.
Carpenter on at first, nobody out.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Just missed.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
3-2 now. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. And they turn the double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
And it's fouled away. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. He sends it out of here. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 3-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. What I love about this swing is he stayed tall, allowed his hands to go directly to the baseball, letting that bat head get down through the ball to create backspin and hit it out of the ballpark. Really nice job.
So 2 down. Spencer Torkelson will hit next. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Wenzel Perez digs in now. Grounded out his first time. Not even close there. 1-0. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Out towards right center field. Scott makes the catch, and that is that. Solo shot for Detroit this inning. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's Contreras now. And a foul ball.
You know, these Cardinals, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And Wilson down on strikes.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Winn batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Just off the outside edge, and 1-1. And that one fouled off. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And that ends the inning. Nothing doing. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Ibanez, 31 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Headed towards the corner. Nootbaar hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Upstairs, and a count now 2-0. And that's a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Just off the inside edge. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. In the air, left side. Nootbaar has a beat on it, and there's two down. Riley Green, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. Late with the swing there.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Hit on the ground to short. Winn slings it across, and that is that. Tigers. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck on a dead sprint, racing back on the warning track and hauls it in.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Pajes, batting with one down, takes the strike. 0-2 now as he swings through it. The Tigers up by a run. Last half of inning number 5. Ibanez on to first. 2 out.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Scott in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swings and misses. That is strike 2.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Back here in St. Louis. So here's Baez now.
Now pitching.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt.
Wow.
Number 55.
That's not even close to the zone.
Riley O'Brien.
Hit hard, base hit. And a good start to the inning. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And
That's a
ball
ball.
1. Movement in the bullpen for the
one ball, one
Cardinals.
strike.
John King, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Leahy also throwing. That one finds the zone. 1-2. Missed inside with the curve. And that one hammered. That's back there. Bangs off the wall. Here comes Baez around third. The relay to the plate. Slides his hand in there. Save. It's 4-2.
A costly mistake in the outfield thanks to the bad read and terrible timing for that to happen. That's a play you just want to forget about.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Next is the designated hitter, Gleyber Torres. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Up the middle to first. And Gleyber Torres retired. Dillon Dingler getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch, not close. That to right. He's got it. Runner tags for home. Maybe bluffing there as he returns to third.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Base hit and a run in to score. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Manager out of the dugout now.
Now pitching for the
Runner
Cardinals.
first with 2 away. Here's the center fielder,
62.
Wenzel Perez. 0 for 2 in this one.
Leahy.
Foul ball. And there's a foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Tigers 5 and the Cardinals 2. Back at the ballpark, and in this series, it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. 1 away. So up next, Brendan Donovan. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Good job to fight that one off. High in the air, out to right. Carpenter sizing this one up. Makes the catch for the out. 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Ivan Herrera will hit next. And first offering is fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
So a man at first. Here comes Wilson Contreras. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. That's outside. And now it's even 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2
Cut
strikes.
on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. So
Now
welcome
pitching
back. We're
for
in the 7th. We have a new
Cardinals.
pitcher on the mound, John King.
Number 47.
Don't expect to see a whole lot of swings and misses, but he's going to compete out there on the mound.
Swinging a foul straight back. That
1 ball,
misses,
2
and it's
strikes.
1-2. Slice to right, and foul ball. Pitch
That's ball
misses.
2.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count. Hard hit, right side. Tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Now batting, second baseman, Colt Keith.
The Tigers going with a pinch hitter, Jahmai Jones.
Pinch hitting for
1 out,
Detroit.
and the base is
Number
empty for
18,
him.
Jahmai Jones.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Ball 1
Inside,
there.
ball 1.
Ground ball up the middle. Donovan sends it to first, and 2 away to start the 7th. 2 out.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Hit hard on the ground is short. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Offense. Montero back to work. And foul ball.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
Swing and a ground ball. Over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Winn in the box again. Takes the strike. To the right side. Takes it himself. And a couple of quick outs. Here's Nolan Arenado. That clips the zone. Strike 1. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Perez brings it in for the 3rd out.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back,
Cardinals.
and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jojo Romero.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Baez now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. That one out to right. Siani. And makes the grab. And there's 1 down. And next will be the Tiger cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter. Fought off foul. Romero goes 5 feet 11 inches. He features a slider, a sinker, a changeup, a 4-seamer, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2 strikes.
And now 1 and 2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
2.
That one misses, and it's
2
2-2.
2 strikes.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
1 down, base is empty. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he throws him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and
Outside, that's
pitcher
a
just
ball.
won the battle.
Good take by Torres. Next pitch, a
that's out.
slider that misses outside. This one high in the air to left center. Scott sizes this one up. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Other than
A.J. Hinch makes
Pitching for Detroit.
Brant Herrera will take over here.
Number 48.
He's been so good against lefties.
Brant
Trying to
Herrera.
bunt his way on. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Now batting Michael Siani. Swinging a foul out of play. The tying run at the plate. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And that one fouled off.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And that is a big first out.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
So they're all loaded up. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. 1 run's in. Here comes the throw, and he's out.
Well, it's always a risk when you're pushing for third like that. A bang-bang play. Had a chance to make it. Maybe a little better slide around the tag, but a nice job by the defense to cut off that runner.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Up the middle, dives, but it kicks off his glove to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield. Base hit. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 5-5.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
So a change being made at first base. On the pinch run, Jordan Walker. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it drops in. Contreras headed home. He scores and they have the lead. Around third. In to score from first. And they lead by 2.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Totally tied up with that inside pitch. Got to it late and deep in the zone, but he got the bat on plane enough to fight it off the other way.
Here's Nolan Arenado. And that misses. Ball 1. Runner at third. 2 away. That's a base hit as a run scores. So man aboard. Here's the catcher, Pedro Pajes. And that one in there at the knees for a strike. And it's 0-1. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. So in the end, 10 come to the plate. 6 of them come around to score. 9th inning coming up. It's the Cardinals 8 and the Tigers 5.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, number 49.
Number 49.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Dingler leading things off and takes a strike. Swing and a ball line to center. Scott brings it in, and there's one down. He's 2 outs away. And now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. He's already homered in this game. And the first offering is not close. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Way outside, 2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The Redbirds trying to close out a 3-run lead here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss. And they're down to their last out. Wenzel Perez now at the plate. And this is very likely the last chance he gets to keep his hitting streak alive. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike one. Next offering is fouled back. The Tigers down to their final strike. Pitch misses there, and the count is 1-2. That one missed.
2 strikes.
On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Cardinals salvage the finale of this 3-game series.
Well, Boog, 4 games wasn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.
And this one ends with the score 8-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long